Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I just stopped by for a few minutes. To say hi and to thank you so much for being clicked in and tuned in to this holiday release of a cover. Actually, not one cover, but two covers that I'm doing this year. 2 years ago, I released one of the tracks. It's going to be a remastered. Kind of situation. The bonus track that I didn't announce on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or any of those places. This is going to be, you'll hear it in a second. I released it 2 years ago, but I remastered it this year. And so it's going to be part of the Christmas album going out on Spotify and Apple Music and Tidal and all of that. I'm going to share out this stream actually to my personal page so people can see what was it. I'm going to share this publicly now. Yeah, great. So I've gathered for one reason tonight. Or this morning, around 8 hours ago, I cleaned up my bed on a live stream on Instagram, and I cleaned up the bed after washing my body. I've been going through a deep state of depression, functioning depression, because my flatmate left, and it's 2020. Who isn't depressed in 2020? Anyway, I said I needed to clean my body and put this music out into the world. And so wherever you are today in the world and whatever you're going through, I want you to know that you're loved, and I cannot fix and heal the world with these two songs. But I'm certainly going to try. And so for those of you who are also believing in the power of love and community, I just want to thank you for listening to the music and loving a human soul like me every year and every day, and now Thanksgiving Day 2020. I'm going to stop blabbing now. In my show notes and in the liner notes of the project, I thanked every teacher, from my parents to everyone who taught me a note on the treble clef, a note on the bass clef. I'm so grateful for all of you for handing me the tools I needed in this life at 36 years young to put music like this out into the world. And so every note, every mistake, every cracked note that's released in these recordings, it's all love and it's all y'all. And I say in the notes, and I think I can take a moment now, since it's actually my early morning album release. My friends have been telling me to release music in this way for years, and I never had the courage or confidence to do so. And I've worked in stages all over the world, and on stages, and I've just never released music in this way. But in the liner notes, and I just want to name them. I dedicate this project to very specific people, all of them loved and valued, and anybody who I didn't bring to mind, I'll add your name in later. Yeah, I dedicate these two songs for the holidays to all of my music teachers, and starting with my mom, who I'm going to send this video to, who prayed when I was in utero, as Cousin Matthew said in the live on Instagram earlier. She prayed that she would have a son that would sing for God all the days of his life. And I, in COVID, in the struggle of my depression and in the struggle of really real and crazy life, I'm putting these covers out. I've never done anything like it before, and this was what it looks like to free fall with a giant gnat in the room right now. You've been missing all day, and now you want to show up because I've gone live to annoy me. Okay, bruh. Okay. These two songs that I recorded, one 2 years ago, remastered this year in the studio here, and the other one I recorded right here in the studio this year. Actually, a couple of weeks ago, while my flatmate was moving out, left the keys on the table. But it's okay. We make lemons here. I started thinking and came to tears one night about all of the people who have a thumbprint on our artistry. And I see that Reed Monks, who's a phenomenal dancer that I worked with at Royal Caribbean, is watching on Instagram. Everybody who taught us how to do these things, like how to dance and how to move and how to sing, and I don't know, like, how do you repay someone for giving you a gift that makes you so happy? I don't know. Anyway, I want to thank these people out loud on both live streams. Hey, Reed. Reed is a sexy, let me just tell the world right now, this is going to go on the live stream. Reed is a sexy Australian, if I recall your nationality, accent and dancer and brilliant mind, and was studying, and I'm going to try to get it, man. I'm going to try to get it. Anyway, his dancing, which is amazing, like contemporary, like he was like beyond, I'd never seen anybody dance like that. And I had come up through like the music way, and then to get like in the space with these beautiful dancers on these, and see, he was on one of the, let's not even get into it. I won't get into it tonight, or this morning, but he was in one of the elite casts with the elite dances, and I was on one of the baby boats. But Reed was always sexy and also really good people. Anyway, let's get back to let me get off of he is Aussie. Let me get off of Reed's beautiful self. If you look him up on Instagram, Reed, I'm gonna put him up on blast. Reed Monks, ReidMonks. Look him up on Instagram. Beautiful man, inside and out, and not the reason why I'm here. That's a tangent. Reed. I dedicate this project to my teachers, and I'm going to name them right now. Joy Stith is my mother. Originally prayed, like, I don't know if I'm going to die at the hands of the police or at the hands of COVID. So I'm just going to take the space to just thank these people, because this is my first Spotify release, my first Apple Music release, I've sang, like, I was singing with Reed, I've never done anything like this. So I'm gonna thank these people real quick on live in front of the world. Joy Stith is my mother. I want to thank her because she had the initial prayer from inception that I would sing, and now I'm releasing this music into the world, and that feels fantastic. And then Susan B. Charles is my first choir teacher in elementary school. Felicia Nelson, shout out to you, taught me how to play the recorder and the flute and learn how to read music, which I've used my whole music career. Glenroy Bailey, my band teacher, taught me how to play flute even competitively. My first introduction to competitive artistry, which is a whole nother shit show we can talk about some other time. Shout out to Glenroy Bailey. Shout out to Eunice Joyner, a childhood teacher and godparent. Kathy Evans, Troy Green, singing in the First Union Baptist Church choir. Thank you. Miss Kirby of the Kirby Randolph Singers, my first solo in church and singing in front of people. Thank you. Lance Dickerson and Howard Hope at First Union. Thank you for believing in my dreams and my singing. Rosalinda Rivera at New Life, thank you and Rachel Reyes, thank you for like playing the music and inspiring me to do show choir and shit like that. Francine Jackson and Jonette Mungo for teaching me music and drama in high school. Gretchen Bullock for being the wildest drama teacher you ever met. Like, this lady was like wacky. She's everything I want to be in the world to this day. Gretchen Bullock. And then from high school, I moved on to Dr. David Horton. May he rest in peace. Actually, I should probably put his name down in the in memory part, but Dr. David Horton just taught me so much about what it meant to be a musician and to travel and to drill music and to just but good sounding. Like Doc would want this track, and there's that gnat again. Only I would chase a gnat on a live stream on my international debut. Let's chase a gnat around the room. That's been missing all day. One bug. Perfection is overrated. How long have we been going? All right, 10 minutes and 42 seconds on this one. Okay. Let me just chill. All right. So anyway, who was I thinking? Wow. You have to do what you can do. Okay, so then I said Jonette Mungo, Gretchen Bullock, Dr. David Horton from college, who may be the gnat right now. He may be incarnated in the gnat and just wants to see what's up. Miss Virginia Horton, his wife, she'd always pull me over after concerts and national tours and be like, put it here, place your voice here instead, place this here instead. She really, really helped me map my voice out. Thank you, Virginia Horton. Seth Riggs, who I do not know, but I listened to his CDs all over the country trying to rehabilitate my voice before going back into professional music. So shout out to Seth, shout out to Brett Manning, who also really taught me a lot through his teachings and tapes and CDs. Chris Dilley, who I met in New York, who opened up my voice in a bunch of awesome ways. Aaron Jordan, I think that's how you pronounce your last name, of Save My Audition, really said, you can do it, dude, and cheerleaded me as a coach. Arnold Mungioli, I think that's how you pronounce your last name, Arnold. We were in church. We would go to this church, in Manhattan, off the highway. And I did a bunch of coaching with him, Broadway coaching. Shout out to you for also believing in the voice and saying go for it, dude. Jillian P. Schaefer with the new last name I cannot recall, Meisner Music. She taught me in COVID that I am full and I am safe and I am enough, and I never have to worry about whether or not my art is good enough in the world. Just put it out there. Allow all of creation to come into your art. I hope that you all hear all of creation in the songs I'm about to play for you and awkwardly sit here and watch happen. So that's that. Who else do I want to thank before I push play on these tracks? Carl Danielson. I'm trying to recruit him and bring him on as my full-time musical director. I just love the artistry of this guy, and he was one of the people like Jillian in COVID that asked me dude, are you still practicing? Are you still singing? Are you still putting music out? He really kind of lovingly stayed on me. And I should show you all this art, if it allows me to. Let me see here. I can show you all this cover art because we're in the future now. So yeah, everybody, this is the project liner notes for my album, my single, and this was the dedication I just did. These are all of my music teachers who've Sorry, my live on Instagram ended. Oh, I guess we just need a media timeout. Hold on. It's my party. I can cry if I want to. I'm trying to get this title to drop in for the live that I just recorded up. Let's see here. This is art happening in real time. You can't get any realer than this. Let's see here. It's just part 3 of that video, and then I'll do part 4 in a second. I'm gonna add it to the series. This is how art happens. I've been working all night to get this album out to y'all. Part 3 post. Great. And then I'm going to go back here and say that, and then say live. All right, and it's the day. It's the day where I have to put this album out into the world. I don't know who's watching. It doesn't really matter. My gurus are now telling me that, like, what's most important is that you just put the art out in the world in the first place. Like, you just gotta let the art flow. Okay, so yeah, these are my liner notes for this project. I just want to watch us through. This is my listening party. And those are all of the teachers I'm thinking. I'm also dedicating this project in COVID because I don't know how much longer I'm going to live, and neither do you. So I'm going to dedicate this project in loving memory to people that have gone on before. My dad, Willie H. Stith, who was a phenomenal singer. My aunt, who took me to convalescent centers so that I could sing and practice my songs in front of old people after church on Sundays. There's no way without her karaoke box that she bought for me, there's no way that I would be still out here trying to put music into the world. Robin Jones, a dear adult friend who we lost tragically in my childhood, and it just, y'all hear this track going in? Y'all hear this track going off, man? Going hard. Robin tragically lost her life, and I've just never forgotten her, so I'm going to put her on this liner note. Jennifer McPeter's my friend from college. Like, she, no matter where I was, she just loved her some Andre, and she died from E. coli because of a hamburger recently. And so I just wanted to thank her for her loving presence in my life. Moselle Minor, a lovely friend of my family who supported my artistry and supported my mom. I wanted to thank her on this project. And also Moses Joyner, Deacon Joyner, who also supported me and got me here. So I wanted to thank him as well here. And then I also dedicate this project to everyone who has ever been kind to me. If you've ever been kind to me, then this project is also for you. It's not easy out here being vulnerable in COVID. It's not easy putting yourself out there and singing even songs that people have already written. Everyone will be familiar with these songs that I've recorded, and just putting my take on them out into the world is very, very stressful. But that's what we're doing it for. And I'm doing it for everyone who's ever been kind to me and has said, like, good job in your artistry, good job in your music. This project also goes out to you. Last special project acknowledgements and thank you. I hope I spelled the word acknowledgements right, because I was working on that on the live stream earlier and I couldn't tell. But special project acknowledgements to Kimberly Dacus Wilson, whose name I should add your last name there. Nina Wilson, Stacia J. Turner, Tamisha Binky Williams, Matthew Vincent Shrink, the project consultant that worked on this and helped me complete this tonight, even in the last 8 hours. Cami Vivisak, who's doing my artist and representation for this project and loving it. Adela of Lola Yarn, who was on earlier and helped me make some decisions on this project. Carl Danielson, who allows me to send ridiculous messages to him in the middle of the night at 4 a.m. Thank you, brother. Carly, who tried to be on this project, but I couldn't get my shit together, but listened and heard me out. Thank you, Matt Emanuel, who actually does the backing track on the actual song. Thank you. for allowing me to use your amazing track on here. I just sang to your arrangement, man, and it was light. Cheryl Doyle, musical theater, Broadway baby, fan of Broadway, who just loves to hear from me and hear the songs. I dedicate this project to you, Dr. Marthea Fuller, newly minted Dr. Marthea Fuller, for being in band class with me in middle school and now still supporting my work. I thank you for this. I thank you for being in my life. Kate Hickey, new friend from Won't You Be My Neighbor in Love City Arts World. Thank you for donating money to my other projects so that I could keep this project going. Thank you for that. Carly Rhodes, thank you for donating to my other projects so that I could lift something like this. And then finally, I just added this name because he means a lot to me. He gave me performance space for free 99 in the city when I was trying to not lose my artist heart and just put more art into the world. So Doctor, I'm tired, y'all. I've been going live for 8 hours to clean up this project and finish it. And here we are at the finish line, okay? Tired. But Father, not Doctor, Mark E. Urson, thank you also for building a bridge or helping me build a bridge with Love City Arts. And I hope we get to do more art making together. Oh, this is my bio. You can find that on the website. Ain't no big deal. And that's all of that. If you go to the website, you're going to see that there's donation things, page views of people who've seen it. And then also you'll be able to play the music directly through the website. Shall we do it? I'm so nervous. All right, I'm gonna stop this Snowy Christmas Days music. And I'm going to play for you all. This is my official oh man, this is wild. COVID's been rough. COVID's been oh so rough. But this is my official good old college try at Christmas. Enjoy, everybody.
Wonderful. It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near.
Oops.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Wonderful time. Wonderful time. wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time of the After all we've walked through, it's still a wonderful time of the year.
All right, so that was the first track. It's the most wonderful time of the year. And now coming up is going to be Grown Up Christmas List, David Foster number. Hope y'all enjoy it.
Do you remember me? I sat upon your knee. I wrote to you with childhood fantasies. Well, I'm all grown up now and still need help somehow. I'm not a child, but my heart still can dream. So here's my lifelong wish, my grown-up Christmas list. Not for myself, but for a world in need. No more lives torn apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts, and everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. No, this is my grown-up Christmas list. As children we believe the grandest sight to see was something lovely wrapped beneath the tree. But heaven only knows that packages and bows can never heal a heartached human soul. No more lives torn apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts, and everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. No, this is my grown-up Christmas list. What is this illusion called the innocence of youth? Maybe only in our blind belief can we ever find the truth. Ooh, torn apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts, and everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. No, this is my grown-up Christmas list, my lifelong wish. This is my grown-up Christmas list.
All right, everybody. So that is my Christmas release for 2020. This is my listening party and release party at 6:32 in the morning. I just wanted to show everyone out loud what it's like to be a creative, especially in a trying time like this. There are opportunities on the website to cash at me or Venmo me if you like the music. And I hope that wherever you are today and whatever you're celebrating, even if it's just life, I hope that these songs uplift you between now and the end of the holiday season. And I look forward to seeing all of you and singing for all of you in the year and in the years to come. Um, Thank you so very much for your love and support. Thank you to everybody on Instagram who's been watching throughout the night for the last 8 hours to get this project out. And thank you to everybody who's watched just now. Yeah, those are my two tracks. It's the most wonderful time of the year, a cover from I think the 30s, and then Grown Up Christmas List from David Foster and crew. Have a great night. I may come back in the afternoon and do another watch party. But if not, I will see you all around. Thank you so much for your love and your support. There are 5 ways on the website to help support me and these projects. Everything from free to dropping a couple dollars in the tip jar. Any way that you can love on an artist like myself or any artist in these times is greatly appreciated. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Have a great night.